We're live! I missed you all so much. I think I forgot how to go live on YouTube. So if you can hear me and see me okay, let me know in the comments. And I'll give it a few seconds, maybe a minute or so for everyone to jump in. See a lot of familiar faces here. Yay! And I'm so glad Judy could make it. How is the show that you're going to, by the way? Let us know in the comments. Kind of jealous you get to go look at quilts and whatnot. I'm assuming, right? Quilts and fabrics, perhaps? Let's see. Oh, Helen's here. Hi, Helen. So glad you could make it. Sally's made it here today. Yay! Let's see. Nan, you can see me? Okay, very good. Katrine, hi, how are you? See, Lori, and where are you all joining me from? If you're new to me, my name is Elise Beck, and if you just happen to, like stumble upon this Sewalong and you're like, what is this all? What is this? What is this whole thing, right? So we have a Sewalong that's going to go on for a few weeks, and you can grab the templates and paper templates, digital templates from my shop. If you go to my website, you can sign up for the Sewalong, and if you're already signed up, you're good. That's probably why you found your way here in the first place, right? Because of the little emails that I sent out. And let me make sure I'm not missing any of your comments here. Let me move up myself a little bit. You can hear me okay and see me very good. Oh wow! So Judy's at a quilt show and she's watching judged quilts and lots of vendors. Oh, so much fun. You have to share in the Facebook group if you see any new collections that are really good. I'm particularly looking for Christmas collections, Christmas fabrics. I know they're coming out like crazy right now. Nan's joining us from Dallas. We have Marlene from Iowa. See, yeah, Julie, I agree. I would love to be there too with Judy. It would be even more fun. And Tracy's joining us from the UK. Hey, hey, yay! What time is it in the UK right now? I know it's 9 p.m. for Katrine, right? In Belgium. And let's see. And Tony, you're from Orchard Park, New York. Yay! Let's see. It's a little bit laggy, but I think we're good. All right, so let's get started. So this is week 1 of the Expanding Dresden Sew-Along. And if you don't have your templates yet, not to worry. You can always catch this video on the replay if you need any help with the step-by-step process. And hi, Jenny from Colorado. 8 in the evening in the UK. Okay, not too bad. So an hour difference with Belgium. Very good. Oh, Starlin, I'm curious to know too, is your computer okay? I hope you were able to get it fixed or a working computer to use. Oh, hey Wendy, so glad you're here. Yeah, sporadic internet. I actually turned off the Wi-Fi, so I'm connected to the hard line just to make sure we don't get bumped off. But you know, if things happen, we always try to get a way back, right? All right, okay, let's get started. So I'm gonna switch camera view here. Let's see. There we go. Smaller face. So if you've seen this, I started a new version because, you know, why not? There's never enough expanding Dresdens that you can start with, right? And it was someone that told me it's like a modular Dresden pattern. And when I was writing up the name for the templates here, I couldn't think of the word modular for some reason, but it just explains it so perfectly. I don't know. Do you guys agree? It is a modular because you could really, in essence, just be doing the first round, or you can add 2 rounds, or you can do all 5 rounds. So it's very modular in that sense that you have a lot of freedom with the way that you can finish this piece. I'm gonna do all 5, so I hope you stick with me and do all 5 too. So I posted this, and you got a little preview of it. And I've actually gone ahead and pre-sewn some of the pieces here so that you don't have to sit with me through sewing all of this because it's gonna get boring, right? And then I have a few pieces that are basted, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to baste these pieces. I just did a random number for some reason. And these are all template B. And if you got the PDF, it's template B. And if you got the pre-cuts, it's the one with the rounded corner on the bottom. That's how you know it's template A. I mean template B. Template A is the center circle. Okay? So make sure you go grab, if you have your templates with you now, go ahead and grab your template B papers. And if you got the acrylic, this is what the acrylic looks like too. There we go. Make sure it shows. There, can you guys see it? Okay. And I'll show you how I use my acrylics on another piece of fabric here. And this is a mini charm pack, which is a 2.5 inch square. I'm gonna place my template. See how it fits inside the little square? And I could probably squeeze out 2 from here even. And I'm just using a friction pen. And this will just iron out. When I press it with a hot iron, the marks will go away. And since it's in the Sewalongs, I don't mind that it's a friction pen that might come back when it gets super cold. I've had folks tell me they've had different experiences. But since it's in the Sewalongs, you don't have to worry about it showing up because it's going to get cut off anyways. See, I could fit 2. Yay! If you are doing this with a 3/8 inch Sewalongs, then that's a whole different issue. It won't fit because see how the 1/4 inch Sewalongs, it's snug to the tip and to the bottom corner, right? If you have a 3/8, it'll stick out. So it won't be enough. So if you look on the fabric requirements chart, it shows you the minimum size that you can use. Okay, and then I have my shapes copied here. 3/8, oh yeah, 3/8 you would able to fit it this way, kind of diagonally. See how there's room on top, on the side, and on the bottom? This way you can fit a 3/8 inch this way, but not the way that I'm fitting it with a 1/4 inch Sewalongs. So 3/8 would go like diagonally from corner to corner. Then you could fit it. And you could only fit 1. And then just go ahead and cut this out. I realize sometimes when I get excited, I go away from the camera and then you don't see what I'm doing. So I have to look up and make sure where you can see all the action. And let me trace that. And I like the spring-loaded scissors because it's less work for my hand versus opening and closing a regular scissor. That's why I use this a lot. One of my favorites. And then we'll get rid of all these little scrappy pieces. And then I got 2 pieces there, right? Same as these. Let me flip them. Equals. Okay, I'm going to put these aside since they're not going to be part of this Dresden plate. Maybe I'll just have to start another version too. Okay, and then take your paper template. I'm going to go ahead and flip this over. I'm going to put these in the order that I want them. Oh yeah, before you even, well, it doesn't matter. You could place your fabrics in the order that you want to go ahead and sew them together before you baste the paper, or you could do it after. I've already decided this is the order that I want mine in. So I'm just glue basting them in order and then sewing them together in the order that I want. And I'm gonna flip this. So you can use a glue pen or a school glue stick that's washable. Either one works. And place it center the best you can. Just eyeball it. And if you don't have acrylic templates, then kind of just eyeball the seam allowance that you want to add. No problem. Let's see if I missed any questions. In the first round, there's 20 blades. 20 blades in round 1. So template B has 20 blades. So that's why you see 5 and 5 here, right? 5, 10, and then I got 10 more blades to baste. And when you baste these, don't baste the bottom side. That one you don't need to baste. So just leave it open. Let me continue here. I'm gonna place that. And I'm just starting on top. And stay away from the edge of the paper when you put the glue on. Do you see that? Let me put a little more so you can see better. Don't put that much glue. Put less, but just so you can see here on camera. And I go outside on the fabric a little bit too, so that the glue will actually hold the little wings here together as well in the Sewalongs. And here, same thing. Start on the fabric, paper, and then I go out to the fabric here as well. And fold it up. And see how these little bits stay put because I added glue, right? And they don't flip. And I'm adding some to the fabric and all the way to the bottom to the fabric as well. And notice this and this, I'm not gonna baste it. I'm just gonna leave it down and push it down. And there we go. And done. So this, the center side is not basted at all. Okay? And you can see that here too. I'll show you under the, where on earth? There we go. You can take a little peek. Here we go. See how the paper's right there? And it's unbasted. Okay? Put that in place. Okay? And then we just continue on basting these. And this process goes real fast, and this first round is quick because there's only 20 blades. So it's a good intro to first getting started with the Dresden, the EPP way. It doesn't have a million blades. 20 is still a good number, right? Let's see. Julie, yeah, 20 blades for round 1. And from round 2 and up, we're doing 40 blades per round. So it increases, yes. I'm gonna keep on doing this. So let me know, are you guys following along as I do this, or have you all gotten a head start already? I saw some photos people had basted and they were ready to go already. So if you got like a favorite Netflix show or Hulu or Amazon Prime show that you like to watch, perfect time. Put on a show and glue baste away. And Jenny is just cutting. Okay, awesome. So I've only seen a few fabric collections. I would love to see more. More fabrics. Which fabrics are y'all using? Which colorways? Wait, Judy, what? Judy, I'm so confused. So 20 blades for, oh, from the academy. But you know what? The good thing about this is that none of the centers have to meet up for anything. So you're good. Okay? These will come out perfect, Judy. Trust me. No points that you need to match up in the center. We don't need any buttons. Okay? Oh, Jenny's using 2 older charm packs from Three Sisters. Ooh, can't wait to see. Hi, Bev. Bev is ladylike design. That's a tiny Dresden, but it's cute. Yeah, it starts off small, but this one is gonna grow into a 25-inch diameter Dresden plate. So it's gonna get quite big. Ah, Julie's just watching. Do you not have your templates with you? What's going on? What's going on? all my papers have been pasted to the fabric. See how quick that was? Really quick, right? And Lori posted the fabric. I think I saw, yeah, I saw a few. I didn't see a whole lot. So I'm going to go and stalk the Facebook group, see what's going on in there, what fabrics y'all are using. All right, so that was quick, right? I just pasted all these in no time. And see how these, I've sewn them together in groups of 5. So I'm going to grab, let's see, my needle and thread. Not that sucker. And we got, I'm going to take 2, put the right sides together. Hi, Barbara. Barbara, this collection is from Atsuko Matsuyama. She's a Japanese fabric designer. And I shared, I shared it on Instagram. And I know Sunny Day Supply, they carry Atsuko Matsuyama. And they have something similar in stock right now. So, did you notice after I put them right sides together, don't worry about this side. That is not your main concern. And depending on how you eyeball your paper onto the fabric, it might differ a little bit. See how these are a little bit uneven too? But that's okay. As long as this tip is matching up, that's our goal, okay? So as you can see, after I place these two blades right sides together, I match up and make sure with my fingers that they are flush, right? And then take my thread through the corner, do a double stitch, and secure that so it doesn't move. Okay, see, now we're secured with the stitch right there. It won't come apart, and they're matched up perfectly right in that corner. So this side you don't have to worry about. We're gonna focus on this corner because we want that angle to be nice and smooth. Let's see. And then we keep on going and stitching this together. Yeah, Bunny's Designs, she used to import a lot of Japanese fabrics, and she had a store, but I think she closed it, was it late last year? So yeah, now I think Sunny Day is the only one that I know that sells fabric online. I found if you go to some of those quilt shows, there's few vendors that show up now and then that carry Japanese fabrics, but they're a little harder to find. So when you do find some, you just grab it. Let's see. Oh yeah, last time I saw it was at QuiltCon in Pasadena. There was a vendor. I forgot. I think they were from Hawaii, and they were selling Japanese fabrics too. But funny story for you. So when my husband went to Japan, I asked him to pick up some of these cute fabrics, right? I'm like, yeah, just drop by any quilt shop or fabric store in Japan and pick up some of these cute florals because he knows what kind of fabrics I like. And he went into several quilt shops and all he saw was taupes, like taupe colored fabrics. And he had like the hardest time finding these bright pink or like pastel colors. And then he finally found one little quilt shop that had it in like a corner. I guess it was like their non-taupey corner. I know taupe colors and browns. That's not really something that I prefer to use. But so he finally found some cute prints and he bought their whole stock there for me and he brought it back. But I was like, why are there not cute fabrics in Japan when I see them being sold in the US? It was the weirdest thing. Oh, hi, Evelyn. Wait a minute. I just saw 250 dilly flowers. Ooh. Wait, what are you going to do with the excess, Julie? I think you're just going to have to do what? Not you only need 160. Might as well go to 320 now that you're at 250. You can do double size, whatever it is that you're making with 160. I love it. Let's see. Oh, Evelyn, I'm so glad you made it. Yeah. Yay. Let's see. And as I'm coming towards the end here, where the seam allowance is just sticking out, you don't need to sew it all the way to the end. So I'm going to just feel where my paper is. My paper is right here. I'm going to crease it with my nail. And then let me draw it out for you guys so you can see. That is where my paper ends. See that line? It's an ugly crooked line, but it's okay. If you feel with your fingers, you can feel where your paper ends. So you don't need to draw a line, but I'm just doing it so you can see. That's the point where I'm gonna sew to. I'm not gonna sew all the way through the seam allowance. No need. Oops, I keep on flipping these. What if they come out of order? No. And now I'm at the point where I drew the little line. Do you see that? Yeah, right there. So that's where my last stitch is gonna be. Do a second stitch, wrap it around the needle so you get a knot, and then we're done. Like that. It's kind of like a long, skinny, funky looking heart too, if you look at it this way. Yeah. And then I'm just gonna leave my thread connected, and then I can go on to the next one. And once you get comfortable, you just stitch from this end, the center, up. But if you're not feeling comfortable, then cut your thread. And if your tips, the corners here, are not aligning here, then clip your thread. Put these right sides together, put the two blades, and start on this corner again. Oh. Yeah, Julie has like 250 dilly flowers made, and she's gonna make a king size quilt. Wow, that's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna put a little knot on my thread there, and my main concern is matching up these points and the sides here, right? This should be flat right there. And then I start at the corner. You know what, Evelyn? You could do matching pillow shams. Oh my god. Everything. That would be so amazing. Oops, I had lost my thread. I pulled it too hard. Oops, I dropped my needle. What is going on today? That back on there. And we continue. Yeah, Julie, you can make matching pillow shams. Was it your for your nightstand? Mug rug for your nightstand. Let's see. Is everybody doing okay sewing along or following along? This makes sense. These are really easy, right? There's no curves involved yet. The only curve that we're going to do is the center circle, right? So it's only one out of all these blades, so not too bad. And then let me move my head out of the way. Ah, there we go. Now you can see better. Oops. And sometimes when you push your needle through and then you feel that you're snagging the paper, then just back up and redo the stitch. When I get a little too excited and trying to do it too fast, then I feel the paper and it's like, oh no. Oh, a valance. Nice. Let's see. And I see a lot more people jumped on. If you missed us in the beginning, and if you're new to us here, Please introduce yourself in the comments and let us know where you're joining from. And also if you're following along, making as I go, or just watching. I'm gonna feel for my paper again. It's right there. I feel it. Yep. So that's where my last stitch is gonna be. Do one more stitch in the same place. Twist around the needle twice. Get a little knot there. And then we got 3 attached. Judy suggested eye cover for Julie. Like a whole matching set. That'd be awesome. And I'll do one more. Yeah, compared to all the curvy shapes we've done, this is super easy, right? Again, match up this side right here, and then you get the sharp corner right there, right? PJs, do double stitch and knot the corner so it's stuck right there. So this week here in lovely Southern California, it's going to be triple digits for half the week-ish. Today it's 98, I think. 96 or 98. And it's going to be 101, 105. Ooh. It's going to be hot, hot, hot. Yeah, see, we flip, Jenny. So this is Jenny's question. Is there a C and C reverse? Yeah, C, you mirror it. So it's a little different from A. Oh, hi, Kathy. Oh, mid-70s. That's like the perfect weather, I think. It's not too hot, not too cold. Oh, Kelly, you were in Upland? Oh, nice. Yeah, you're just missing the heat wave. Yeah, last week wasn't bad at all. It's kind of overcast. Very cool. Kind of strange for June, but it works. Yes, it does. Huh, Jenny. Yeah, if you're doing the 1/4 inch seam allowance, it's gonna be so much fun. You can get lots out of your mini charm pack. And for 3/8, remember just to put it diagonally, and you can fit that in there too. Oh, hey, Keith! What's up? Oh, Stockton 94. Oh, 106 by Friday? Yee! Oh, 80s and 90s in Louisiana. Wow. It is warming up. So all our Australian friends, they're going into winter, right? I don't think anyone from Australia is on right now, which makes sense. I think the time difference doesn't quite work. Keith, are you on your lunch break? So I'm just adding my 5th blade. So I'm going to do sets of 5, 5, and I got these 5. These I can do after. So I'm just about to add my 5th blade here. And the reason I didn't keep on going, adding and adding, because it gets bulky. So it's easier if you just do it in groups like this. So 4 quadrants of 5 each. Keith is on his lunch break. Awesome sauce. So I know Keith is doing 3/8 and Jenny is doing 3/8 in seam allowance. So it's a little different cutting directions for you guys. Let's see. Oops, I just about pulled my thread out of my needle. And then we keep on going. See. Kathy, are you done with shows or are you doing shows this week? And then we have, oh, I just saw this. So Leanne is watching and she has her templates, but she can't decide on fabric. Come on, guys, how did you all decide on fabrics? What made you decide to do the fabric that you chose to work with? And the thread I use, I switch between, I'm playing with the, I'll show you the threads I have here. Majority of the time, I just use white thread. Unless it's a dark fabric where the white thread's gonna show, then I'm pretty okay with just white thread all the time. I'm feeling for my paper here, and that's where my last stitch is gonna go. But I use this one, Orifil 50 weight in white. This is number 2021. Can you guys see that? Ooh, where's my camera? There we go. Orifil 2021. It's a 50 weight. And then lately I've been playing around with the 80 weight too. This one happens to be 2026. It's a little more off-white, but they have it in white too if you prefer white. This is the 80 weight. Comes on a wooden spool. And the 50 weight Orifel are always on orange spools like this. And then I always also use this one, Bottom Line Thread by Superior Threads, which is a 60 weight. Both of the Orifel threads are cotton, and the bottom line is polyester. So it's just a matter of whatever your preference is. But I like all three. Let's see. Secure that. There we go. I'm just gonna go and hide this sucker in the seam-allowance, and we're done. In the beginning, Keith, what I showed was that you could fit, if you use a 1/4 inch seam allowance, then I could fit 2 of the B blades inside here. They fit. If you're using a 3/8 of a seam allowance, you won't be able to fit it the same way like this. See how it's flush with the edges? So you would have to put it, if you use a mini charm pack, 2.5 inch square, you would have to put it on the diagonal. This one kind of dark. See, oh, there we go. You would have to put it on the diagonal so that your 3/8 inch seam allowance would fit. So you would only be able to get 1 out of each mini charm pack, unless you don't mind chopping the corner off a little up top. Then you could still fit a 3/8 inch seam allowance this way. But with the 1/4 inch, we can fit 1 and 2 like that. Oops, there we go. Let's see if I have any questions that I've missed. Oh, it's raining where Lori is. Ooh, we need some rain here too in California. Let's see. Recover. So Kathy's recovering from a fiber festival. Ooh, how fun. Society for Creative Anachronism. Oh, show weekend. Oh, wow. Knitting a shawl. Ooh, fun. I can't wait to see your shawl. So Keith doesn't have a lot of small prints. You know, whatever reads as a solid too, if you have big prints, that's fine as well. Or if you are a solid user, then you can use solid as well. It's a-okay. You're just going to get a lot bigger movement than the smaller prints would do, like so. Okay, let's see. And Wendy has a partial jelly roll. Ah, that you had for a couple of years. Oh my god, totally use it. That's like perfect. Yeah, perfect reason. Ooh, and Julie's gonna do solids and a floral. Judy's being a bad influence. But then again, Keith, yeah, you do need a smaller fabric stash too. Smaller print stash. It always comes in handy. I can't deny that. Let's see. And Tony, it was hard. I don't have many small prints. I chose a colorful, busy fabric from my scraps, but I made so many quilts out of this that I have a huge supply of scraps. Oh my god, yes. Deep dive into your scrappy bin. It's perfect because you just need such small pieces, especially for round the first round and the second round. They're smaller too, and then we're getting a little bit bigger and bigger. Leanne, you can use a rotary cutter, but you would have to use the smallest size to get around this curvy bit here. What is it? The 15 millimeter? Is that the smallest OLFA rotary cutter? I would not use a big regular rotary cutter because you're not gonna get this curve unless you don't mind cutting it straight. So then it doesn't matter. And please be careful if you do use a rotary cutter with these acrylic templates because they're so small. I don't want you to slip over your fingers. As long as you're careful. Yeah, so use the smaller blade if you do have one. Don't use the big honking regular blade when you're cutting small pieces with your rotary cutter. Just be careful. Because I see so many accidents. It's like, oh no. Let's see. Ooh, Jennifer. You're never too late. We're just glad you're here. Going to do something in 4th of July fabrics for a tabletopper. Ooh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Red, white, and blue. Woohoo. Oh, it's pouring in Cleveland too. I'm kind of wanting to go visit y'all. Need some rain here. See, yeah. Lori, she got a fat quarter pack. Has 3 different prints in 3 different colorways, so you can mix and match. Super fun. Let's see here. Oh, excessive heat warning on Nevada. Yeah, oh, Nevada. You probably get some flash floods there too, right? There's some nuts. Oh, see, Barbara has a great idea. Doing like an ombre style from light to dark to light. Ooh, 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 ooh. Barbara, you have to do it. I can't wait to see. Can't wait to see. Let's see. Judy's always a bad influence. Friends don't let friends shop by themselves. Okay. Right? Those small rotary cutters comes in handy for smaller acrylic templates. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. All right. So now that I got these zones, so I got 3 quadrants out of the 4 that I need, right? So this will be my homework for next week. But let's continue. And now that I have my 3 quadrants here, I can start with those for you guys, right? So let me grab my needle and thread. I'm going to get a new piece of thread because that one's getting short. And I know I'm going to pull it out of my needle. Handy dandy thread needle jigamating needler. There we go. Let's see. Oh, hi, Sophia. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Tilda scraps. Like, ooh. Just made me excited. So I got my 2 quadrants with 5 blades each. Like that, like that. And so I'm going to take 2, put the right sides together. And again, I'm not concerned about this side, right? Why am I not concerned about this side? Anybody knows the answer? We don't need to worry about the center. Because, why? And I've matched up my tips here. See, perfectly aligned. Especially this side, because I'm gonna start sewing on this corner here. I'm just gonna flip it because I feel weird sewing from that way. Yeah. And I'm gonna come up in the corner. And do a double stitch to secure this right here. Yes, very good. And let me just stitch down the side. Judy has a tendency to abbreviate her words a lot, and sometimes I'm trying to figure out what it means. It's like a word puzzle. And I could not for the life of me understand IFCLE, but circle goes on top. Yes. Yes, right. Exactly. Lori got it right too, because circle would hide the center anyways. Just, Judy, you do keep me on my toes. It's fun to see how all these text, like word abbreviations are emerging and evolving as more and more people text or do voice text. It's hilarious. Oh, Keith, you're gonna do a pillow with yours? That'd be nice. Yeah, nice size. What are those big? They have a name for those big pillows. What are they called? Any interior designers here? There's a name to them. Julie. Yes. Oh, Judy, your grand's teaching you? No wonder you're ahead of the curve here. Nice. Yeah, Susan, if you find the flat stitch easier for you, go ahead. Yeah, stick with it. And I'm just feeling for my paper again. It's right there. I'm gonna do a second stitch. Twisty, twisty around my needle. And secure. Oh no, and then I got this stuck here. Great. Let me. I was watching the monitor, know what I was doing. Yeah, there we go. So now I got 2/4, and see how this is uneven here, but the papers are aligning perfectly inside. Can you guys see? And the seam allowance cover, so never mind. You can kind of see, yeah, papers right there. So the papers inside are aligning, but the fabrics might be a little off, but that's okay. Because like we said, the circle is gonna go on top and it'll look perfect, right? So I'm done with these. Like that. Oops. And let's see. What am I missing? Oh, yeah. Can you repeat? Or, yeah, what exactly do you want to know? A key? Let me know, and then we can all help each other out. Also, Judy asked, how did you decide on order of fabric? So I just did pink, white, pink, white, pink, white, pink, white, pink, white. There was not much logic besides that. Pink, white, pink, white, pink, white. So it's just every other. Yeah. So yeah, nothing complicated. And yeah, so clearly we're not interior designers that know the proper term. We'll call it a big ass pillow. What's it called? Throw pillow? No, not throw pillow. There's a different name for those big honking things that you can put on even on the floor. There's a name. I know I've heard it. Where are your interior designer friends when you need them, right? So, and then this, I'm gonna go ahead and add it the same way, but I'm gonna actually wait until I sew these 5 and put it into a second bottom half, and then I can just connect them. Or I can just skip and do this part. And since you guys are here, why not? I'm gonna put the right sides together, and again start matching this side up. That is your main focus. Oh, I totally missed that whole key part too, so you're not alone. And then we do a double stitch here, and oh, I forgot to knot it, so I'm gonna do that. And keep on sewing down. Chart for Judy's keywords or acronyms. I need one, please. Okay, let's see. And so, Judy, do you see now that you don't really have to worry about the centers matching? It's not like the pointed Dresden plates that have center points matching up. So this is much easier. Very much more forgiving too. Oh yeah, so yeah, you're not alone. I was kind of clueless there too. Okay, so I'm just about down this side. Let me just finish this side because I can't read and sew at the same time. It's not working out. And I'll just keep on going down, 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 down. So did anybody see my reel from last night with these blades? I was showing how to glue baste it. Did you see the reel? So there's this feature when you upload a reel on Instagram. I didn't know you could add like sound effects. It was the most hilarious thing. So I was clicking through all of them, and then there was a goat one. It was so much fun. So I threw it in a goat sound effect in the middle of my reel, and I just wanted to see if anyone caught it. It goes meh. I don't know. I thought it was funny. And so I'm done. I did a double knot. Can I come back up here? So that's right there too. There we go. And I got 3 out of 4 quadrants done. So now I just need to add this segment once I'm done, right? But before we leave for today, make sure I show you how to do the center. Let me grab my little acrylic here. I'm going to do a red center. Why not? I'm going to do it on the back side here so you can see how it fits perfectly inside the 2.5-inch square. And this one you should be okay with the 3/8 inch too, because there's excess on all 4 sides. Let me go ahead and trace it. Yeah, so if you have a lot of mini charm packs or jelly rolls sitting around collecting dust, it's a perfect opportunity to use them. And just cut it out. Okay. Then I put my paper. Yeah, Katrine, there's a word for those big cushions. You know, kind of like yeah, the ones that you sit on the floor too. Oh, now it's gonna bug me. I have to go and bug my interior design friends. Like, what is it called? So I placed it on the center. I'm just gonna glue around. Oh, let me show you with this so you can see. Glue. And stay away from the edge of the paper. Like that. And then we gather and feel the paper as you're folding over your fabric. If you don't feel the paper at the fold, then back up and do it over. And you want these crease marks, but note that the crease marks, they should not go all the way to the edge, because that's when you get bumpy sides on a curve. Let's see. Poof? No, there's another name. Dang it. Once I find out, I will send you all an email about what it's called, because it's bugging me like crazy right now. Oh, Judy has a mammoth jelly roll supply. Yes, yes, yes. Have fun with those. And make sure, like I said, these little creases should go like 1/16 of an inch even is good to avoid having bumpy edges on your circle. Let's see. I think if I do this, yeah. Can you see? Up close. Oops. Here I am. Woohoo. It should go inside the little bump. The crease should go inside the circle. See, like this one? See how this one goes all the way to the edge? See how it has a little bump there? Oops. We don't want that. So we want to make sure the crease starts on the inside of the circle. Like this one. Like that. Then you get perfect round curves. Right? Yeah, Evelyn, it's kind of like a beanbag type of cushion, but I know there's a fancy schmancy name for it. Just can't remember it. But we'll call it a big ass pillow for now. Works for me. I'm gonna go back. There we go. And then we got our little circle. This is not the circle I'm gonna use for this, but indecisive me. I guess I could use it. It kind of goes, right? I wish it was more hot pink than red though. But see, now when you place your circle on top of the seam allowance, see, this is where my paper ends. Where is my paper? Oh, it's good if I... Oh, there we go. Here's my paper. Like that. And it will go right on top. So you won't see the seam allowance once the circle's placed on top. And it will be perfect. So for your homework next week, or your assignment, homework sounds like a chore, right? So your assignment for next week, your to-do, is to get all your pieces for round 1 and your center circle. If you haven't decided on center, you can always wait for this one. It's not necessary to get it done now. And just make sure your plates, your blades, and your first round for the expanding Dresden plate is done. So that then next week we can start basting our C shapes and attaching them too. Ta-da! Any questions? Let's see. Oh, Lori, you're not on Instagram? Okay, yeah, no worries. Yeah, I try to duplicate everything on Facebook too. So if you're on Facebook... Oh, you're not on Facebook either? Okay, well, you're getting my emails, right? So you're okay. Yeah. And let's see. Oh, hi, Dottie. Let's see. Yeah, but Keith, a mini charm pack or just one jelly roll, you're good to go. Yeah. Ooh, I saw some really pretty ones. They had them listed on Amazon that I couldn't find in quilt shops. So yeah, you can find small print charm packs or jelly rolls. Let's see. Kathy, I love you. Oh, there's a lot of names here. Huh. Yeah, no. When I see it, I'll know it. Floor cushions? That works for me too. Yeah, that works for me. Yeah, you want floor cushions to be bigger, right? Yeah. So you can sit on them and use them to lean on against the couch. Love it. Uh, oh yeah, so Sophia asked, do you ever do the thread pull to make the circle? Yes, you can. Since yeah, I know Sophia doesn't glue base, so you can definitely do that too. What happens is when Sophia is talking about the thread pull is that you would, instead of attaching it with glue, you would do a gather stitch around your fabric and then hold both ends of the thread and pull it, so you would get a gather around it, kind of like when you make a yo-yo by hand, right? Same concept. Or you could even do with aluminum foil if you prefer. So you would have a little square piece or round piece of foil that's bigger than the circle. Place the foil, place your fabric, center the paper on top, and then fold it over with the foil, and then press it with the hot iron, let it cool, and open it up, and you get the rounded circle too. So there's a few different ways to do it if you don't like the glue based. But yeah, even after you do it with the thread, after you do the gathering stitch, you want to make sure you press it to set the creases so that it doesn't unravel after you remove the threads. Measurements. Evelyn, you asked about measurements. Let me go up and see. Let's see. Evelyn. Let me look up Evelyn. Oh, why do I not see your? Let's see. Here I am. I'm looking for Evelyn's comment about measurements. Did I miss it? I'm scrolling up. Hold on. Maybe I could put in your name. It'll pop up for me. Hold on. Let's see. Evelyn. Oh, there we go. Oh, could you tell me the measurements from pointed tip to the place where the circle match up? So you mean from here to there? Well, let's see. It is about 1 7/8. 1 7/8. Yes, 1 7/8 ish. Or yeah, well, yeah. Wait, hold on. Yeah, about 1 7/8 of an inch. And then if I measure straight across here, let's see. Yeah, you're right in between 1 3/4 and 1 7/8 of an inch. Hope that helps. And let me clear that. Okay, any other questions, or is everybody okay? You guys are good for next week? Let me scroll down. Oh, you're welcome, Evelyn. Sophia, why do I believe that you were thread basting for all this time? Why? Oh no, you use silk thread. That's it, right? For some reason, I thought you were a thread baster now. I'm losing my marbles. Let's see. Oh, Judy said homework again. Yes, finish picking your fabrics for round 1. Baste all your blades for round 1 and sew them all together. And if you have a center that you're set on, prep your center too, but you don't need to sew it on yet. You can leave that till the end because it makes it easier to maneuver this when you have the center open like this as we're adding more rounds. So you can just leave the center for now. If you have decided on a fabric, awesome, but don't put it on to the center yet. And oh, have fun at work, Keith. So nice of you to drop by, and can't wait to see your expanding dress template. And let's see. So Kelly, the PDF you can scan on your scanning cut, and it'll cut for you. Let's see. Sophia, I'm gonna blame it on the heat. Let's see. So Judy, you're okay with the homework or fun assignment? Fun assignment? Yes. And I think that's all the questions. And Dottie likes the red center, makes the colors pop. It's okay if it doesn't match my hot fuchsia strawberries. Who knows, right? I'll leave it and I can always decide towards the end as it keeps on growing. And also Jenny asked, did you use your center paper to mark the placement for the circle? No. I just, because your papers are there, I can see it. I know it doesn't show on camera that well. I can see it and I can feel it. So I just marked with my pen where it is. Right there. And this way, I know where to place my center circle. Makes it easy. Let's see. Yes, I look forward to you getting started too. I always blame it on the heat. Let's see. All right. I think I got all the questions. We did it in an hour. Not bad, right? So don't forget for next week, just do round 1. And if you want to go ahead and, go further, be my guest. And next week, I'll show you how we work with the round 2 pieces, the C template C. This one. Show there. Because this one, we're actually going to mirror it as we go. Flip, flip, flip. Okay? And Barbara asked, bye, Judy. Oh yeah, get some relaxing in too. All your bags are too heavy from shopping, right? And Barbara asked, will you be using the same fabric from the charm square for the second row? Actually, these are from a bigger piece of fabric, and they're actually a cheater fabric. I'll show you guys since you're here. This is the fabric that it's from. So it's a cheater print. So it has these strips. And that's why I said Sunny Day Supply has a similar print by the same designer, but it's just on the diagonal right now, the version that's currently out. So I just cut all my little pieces from these strips, like so. So you can get a lot of variation from a cheater print like this if you have it. Makes it fun too. So I'm gonna, yeah, I can see if I can use the same or if I'll mix it up. So, what should I do? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. So definitely play with different fabrics. If you start with something, you're not in love with it, then switch it up. Yeah. Okay. I think, I'm at the end of all the questions and comments. And I think that's it for today. So if you have any questions, once the video is done processing, you'll see all the live chat here and the closed captions will show up as well. But the replay will be available right away, and you can comment in the comment sections, just that the live chat will not be available. And let's see. I think I got everything. So I'll see you guys next week. Same time, same place. And I'll send reminder emails for you too. And don't forget to join the free Facebook group so you can come and share your progress with all of us. I would love to see your progress photos, your fabric choices. And if you have any questions, you can post them in there too. We can all help each other out. Okay? And I'll see you next week. Stay cool.